Well, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. I thought I was going to do a different video, but this will be the video I'm doing this time. It's crazy what is going on. So, it is a little dark, but it is daylight here. It's just really cloudy. So, without giving a tour of the van, because I want to do that, it is really messed up right now. Because of my situation. And here is my situation, but something really cool. So hang with me till the end and you'll get to see the cool part. So behind me, I've got a blanket. It is 27 degrees, feels like 17. It is supposed to get down to 14, 16 tonight, 14 tomorrow, and usually it's 10 degrees colder, so it's going to be 4 and 5 degrees. Yes, I am living in my van. I didn't sign up for this, but the whole nation is cold. And no, I am not in Iowa. I am in Alabama, Florida line. 45 minutes from the Gulf of America. And I will show you the weather we're starting to get, and it's going to get a whole lot worse. But I wanted to show you, what do I do to keep warm in the van? And I'm cold. I like 70, 80 degree weather, and it's probably 65 degrees in here, so I'm chill. But I am at a campground. I am plugged in, so I have electric heat going. So, let me give you a tour of what I do other than 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of pants, 2 shirts, my stocking cap. I've got plenty of blankets. I'm not going to freeze, and I'm not going anywhere because I'd have to drive about 6.5 hours to get to 50 degree weather. Way past Tampa is where I'd have to go. So I'm going to hunker down, and we'll get through this. Okay, so here's my sleeping area. Behind that curtain, I'm not going to take it up, I've got poster board. I've got felt over the window. I've got clothes stuff on the windowsill. Clothes stuffed right there. You can see that black. This blanket covers the back area for drafts. You can see the red here. Got clothes stuffed in there. Towels along the window, poster board. And there's the one window that I got not open, but you can see the ice right at the bottom. And yes, that is snow. Over to my side doors. Like I said, it's a mess because I'm just moving things around to keep warm. Curtains are shut, except I did open that when I was sitting up there for a little bit. And then I've got a rug behind that body pillow. And then the body pillow is shoved down in there. So that's keeping as much of the cold draft. I think I'm going to hang another curtain over that once daylight stops. Maybe able to keep it 1 more degree warmer in here. Down here, I've got clothes and rugs stuffed under there. So the cold drafts, because the floor is cold. And I got really thick socks on. Excuse my potty. I've got my little electric heater. So I keep my potty right here. Because at night when I'm sleeping, I set my heater up there. So it blows right on me to keep me warmer. And it's starting to make some weird sounds. So hopefully it doesn't out on me. It's really being pushed to its limits. And then, up here, that curtain, I've always got it up there. It extends all the way across. So if it's chilly at night, I don't have to heat the cab. Well, as you can see, my seat is turned around. So I come up with this idea to put that other cloth shower curtain up around. It knocks off the windshield and the driver's area. It does save some cool air from coming back here, but I can get up and lounge over there. And then I don't have anything at that window. There was cold air coming up. You can see a little bit of blue. I got things shoved down there. And then my buddy heater, which my propane tank is there. I know, but there's no cigarette in there. I just set the ashtray there when I was done. But when I'm sitting over there, I run the propane to keep that room area warmer. And then at night, I turn it on about every 3 hours to take major chill off in the van. Now, my goal was not to see snow this year. I did not go to Iowa for Christmas. I stayed in Tennessee with my kids. So, this is disturbing, but, you know, it is cold no matter where you go in the nation. I was watching somebody, and they were 3 miles from Mexico, and they're getting the super cold weather too. So, and northern, well, Iowa, I don't know about Ohio, but Iowa is minus 27. Tennessee is like minus 5, I think, where my other kid is. You'd have to go way past Tampa, like I said, to get into the warm. So now I said that I was going to share something with you. And that is my new swivel seat, in case you had not figured that out. I purchased that when I was working this summer. And it's a good thing I took that job, because I did about $2,000 worth of repairs on the van, a new radiator, got the air conditioning fixed, something else. And I decided to splurge. I got that from Amazing Auto. I researched. That was the best one, DOT approved. It was $250. So it was a lot of money. But that's what you'd pay for a chair. So for my comfort, it is well worth it. It swivels around so easy. And because of the cold, I'm not going to show you how easy. You just pull a lever, open the door, and turn it any direction that you want. But when I'm boondocking, it is so nice to have a place to sit and have my back supported. So I've got videos of me working on it. Day 1, I think day 2 a little bit. So it's supposed to be like a 20-minute job. You basically take the seat out and screw the base on, put the seat back on, bolt that back down, and you're done. Well, there was no instructions. I'd watched a couple videos, but apparently forgot, so I crawled under there, took the base off of the floor. I didn't take the seat outside. I just flipped it back into the living area. And then I realized I didn't have to take the base out. So I unbolted the base from the seat, put the base back down on the floor, bolted it in, put the base, the swivel base, on the fan base, got it bolted in, realized it was upside down. So I took it off, got it all unbolted, put it on the right way, got it bolted down, was so proud of myself, and I struggled to lift that seat. They're heavy. Got it up there, and I couldn't get it. I called my son and sent him pictures. He's like, Mom, you got to line it up. It's not going to fit till you get all the screws lined up. Well, he didn't get what I was saying. Talked to another friend. He didn't get it because it's hard when you're just sending pictures. So I took it off. I took the swivel base off again. Thought I had it on wrong. Nope, I had it, put it back on. Day 3, I just let it sit. I just propped the chair up there, said the heck with it. Day 4, my friend Kathy, which I think you met a couple of years ago, we're traveling together. She said, let's do this. We'll get it together. We got everything put the way it's supposed to. Lifted the chair up. We could not get it. It was just... one bolt was like 2 of my hair lengths away from fitting in, and it would not go. So we thought, oh, we'll move the track over. Took the seat over, off again, loosened up the base, moved the base over, tightened it down. Nope, still wouldn't go. Finally, I said, I'm done. And actually, we took the base off and put it. We both just... I was outside working from there. She was over here laying on the floor. I was laying behind that seat, and we just giggled. We just laid on the floor and giggled because it was just stupid funny that we could not get it. She watched the videos. I watched the videos. And finally I said, I'm done. I quit. I'm going to go pay somebody. So I walked over to the guy boondocking next to us, and I said, you know, I don't have a lot of money, but I can give you 20 bucks if you can help us out. He gladly come over. He didn't charge me anything. He unbolts, or he pulls the seat off, looks at the swivel base, said, well, no, it's a brand new product. There's nothing wrong with that. Took the chair over to an area, looked at it and said, oh, your track's bent. So he made sure my swivel was bolted down good. He took a screw out of the base of my chair, refigured it, brought it over, sat it down, folded it all in, and voila, he did this in like 10 minutes. And it took me like 4 days. It was frustrating, but I really appreciate that seat. I really do like it. There's a lot of places you can go, but this was made for my type of Chevy. Everybody had amazing reviews, so I decided it's worth paying a little bit more. And I use it. I sit up there, probably, if I can't be outside, I probably spend 6 to 8 hours sitting in that chair. And then I've got a hammock, or not a hammock, a footstool right there. I don't move it because I store my bottled water in there and it's heavy. But I just sit cattywampus and put my feet right up there. Trash in my guitar don't go up there, but like I said, everything is moved around to keep as warm as I can keep it in here. I got 48 hours of cold, and then I will be thankful it's going to go back up to 40 by Sunday. It's going to be 70 and 48 at night, so that is doable. I think it's just snow hitting the window that's melting and then turning to ice down there. But we're supposed to get 2 to 3 inches. Okay, let's open this up and continue with this project. Anybody got an idea of what I am doing yet? Okay, the tape was actually harder than... So, and here's what it looks like now. And actually, I would have thought it would have been a lot more disgusting. So I'll clean that out. And look at there, I found a bolt to something. And this is where we will be working. If you haven't guessed it, I'm putting in a swivel seat. This is going to be pure luxury when I'm done. I watched several YouTube videos, which I don't very seldom do. And I'll turn it over. It was pricey, but I bought this in October. So, it's been sitting here for a while waiting to get done. The weather is decent because I'm down south. And I decided today is the day. And hopefully I can get this time the sun goes down, because it still gets very cool. Okay, I gotta set off the camera. Okay, here's what it comes with, all the nuts and bolts, and this little sticker, which going in the trash. And then this base. This was $235, including shipping, and they did get it to me really quick. I gotta see which way this goes on the bottom. This goes to the front. Okay. And where I got it from was Amazing Autos. LLC. I did my research, and even though this was the most expensive, it was the best one. If you have electric seats, there's a whole different animal to that. I would really suggest looking up how to put in a swivel seat. Don't follow my directions. Well, I had to go back and rewatch a couple of videos. So I didn't have to loosen it from the floor. I have this base off because this piece will sit on this base. So now hopefully I can get those off. Okay. What sucks is I did not need this one. 3/4. I needed probably a 5/19. A 16 millimeter. So that means I cannot do this project without running to town. And I spent $8 on this socket. And I'm not going to drive another 40 miles round trip. So I'm not sure what to do yet. Okay, one thing about us women, we will figure out how to do it. So, here we go. I know this isn't going to be the best. I'm not going to spend more money. In fact, I'm going to take that one back. So, I got my crescent wrench out. It was a lot harder, but I was able to get them. So, this is... It took some torque. It's still taking some to get... Let's see if this will work a little better. I'm trying to get it so you guys can see what I'm trying to do. I don't know if you guys can see this. Oh, I guess you can. It took quite a bit of torque because I'm using the crescent wrench. I got 2 out. This one is really tight. A socket would make this so much more easy. You get the idea, a lot of grunting and a lot of work. Okay, look at here. 4th bolt. Yay, it's done. And this is where, there's the bolt. It's not tightened down, all of them yet. So the bolt's underneath here with the washer, and there's the nut. I don't know how good you guys can gonna be able to see this. This is a project. It's a big project. Would have been easier to pay somebody to do this. The videos say it's 10 minutes. Not so. There's no room to work. And it's taking forever to get these tightened. I'm going to keep going. Okay, here's a pointer. You turn, you can get to the bolts easier. None of the videos told me that. So, this is going to be a lot easier.